These earrings are stunning. So these are brand new from Affinity Diamonds. They're that everyday length, just over ½ an inch. So for many of us, that's a sweet spot of an earring that you can wear all the time with no worries at all. But it's all about the diamonds that you're bringing home. You're getting 70 points. That's just under 3/4 of a carat. So 70 points of diamonds done in this almost like lace-like design. Like, to me, it feels like very lacy and ladylike. We've got a sale price for you. We've got an easy pay of $200 to bring yours home, and your choice of 14 karat white gold. Look at all that sparkle.
And they're
Oh my
big,
gosh.
right?
And
I
14
know
karat yellow gold.
the diamonds are bigger than you think. There's 24 diamonds in each earring, and they're slightly larger in millimeter size in the center than they are on the outside edge. So it creates this wonderful sort of Bombay, real luxe look here. I like the modern appeal of this one as well. There's a huge trend in jewelry of floating diamonds, and we've sold very successfully a number of band rings that have that floating diamond look. We have a 5-band and a 7-band that we've had in inventory. Some of you may own it, where the prongs are part of the design. They become caviar beads that hold the diamonds in place. So each of the diamonds, and that's on a saddleback, by the way, that saddleback style is similar to a liverback, except it's a little different in that it's a solid gold backside. So hey, solid gold backside. That sounds like the name of a girl band, don't you think? It's beautiful. You know
It
what I mean?
does. Or when you do a Mad Lib and then that's what like comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like Tony Orlando and Don, you're too young to remember that, but that would be the kind of move that we would do as the golden backside. Oh my God, that's funny. Anyway, very, very pretty earring, not over the top, super wearable. And again, the fact that they look like they're floating and they share prongs with one another just gives it a completely different vibe, something more airy for spring, summer. But honestly, you'll wear these all year round too.
They are beautiful. And Michelle, when you think about the amount of sparkle that you're getting, sometimes you're like, okay, for more of a petite everyday size, because they are just over ½ an inch long. So they're not like a
Perfect
huge
size.
earring. You still get a ton of sparkle.
And gold. I mean, even though the diamonds look like they're floating with the caviar beads in between, there's still 2 bars of gold on either side of that center section. So again, it gives it structure. It doesn't look like they're meandering. They're still in a nice, neat line. And a lot of us like that. We like that neat touch, that very, dimensional, tailored look. Man, those look good together. Again, very reasonably priced, but a very reasonable purchase because you can wear them with literally everything from denim to, ball gowns. Goes with
Yeah,
everything.
because they don't feel like they're so like a chandelier earring where you're like, okay,
Right.
I'm probably not going to wear a
Special
chandelier
occasion.
earring to the grocery store. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
It's your life. So if you want to do it for sure. But for many of us, we're like, we don't want to have like a big fussy earring in our everyday life. This
Right.
is not a big fussy earring, but you get the sparkle. And every day when you put them on, you're putting on diamonds, and not just diamonds, Michelle. Like, I love when we do 14 karat gold over sterling silver because it gets us
You
into
too.
more attainable price points, which we can get, more
Hmm.
for our buck. But when we can get 14 karat gold and
Yes.
diamonds, it's really a
Yeah.
special moment.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, when we think of the quintessential, splurge that, we do for someone we love or for ourselves, hopefully, ultimately, we search for 14 karat. 14 karat gold means, just so you know, that 14 out of the 24 parts that make up a solid bar of gold are pure. So you get about 60% pure gold. This becomes a really important conversation when we're talking about things like saddlebacks or liverbacks, anything that has movement to the mechanisms. Because 14 karat gold gives you enough strength to that gold, because gold is a very ductile metal, so that those hinges are not going to wear out over the years. The saddlebacks will stay nice and, nice and rigid where you want them to be. The post itself won't bend as easily as it would in 18 karat gold, which is sometimes the European or Italian standard. Ours are in 14 karat, which is the #1 requested caratage for gold in the United States. So it's a beautifully manufactured earring. It has a personality all its own. There's nothing else like it in inventory. Although I know many of you in rings have purchased the floating diamond design. This is the only pair of earrings like this. So that makes it an important part of your jewelry box if this is the look that you've been building within your box. Now, if you just have a simple solitaire, maybe something like what I'm wearing, a station necklace, I also love this earring for that because, again, of the clean and orderly nature of it. So the design, sophisticated and sleek, just like the ring we saw a moment ago, but a completely different vibe when it's all done in white, bright Affinity diamonds, which are HI, near colorless, I2, or better clarity.
And Michelle, for anyone who's like, okay, I've never shopped for diamonds before, like I'm thinking about bringing home my first purchase and what a great one to bring home. If you're like, okay, what do all these numbers and letters mean with the diamonds and how does that relate to the value that I get here from Affinity Diamonds at QVC? I feel like you do a great job explaining it because you can go out in jewelry stores and find, that quality of diamond around, but at the price we're able to do for you here at QVC, that's why you shop for our diamonds.
See, that's one of the reasons I love my job is because I really work as an advocate for you, and I want you to understand this. Whether you buy your diamonds here or elsewhere, you need to make a good, educated choice. So when I say that it's HI, near colorless, when you're the best you can get, you're D, E, or F when you're a diamond. The scale starts at D, and this is the scale that was defined by the Gemological Institute of America. They developed it like a language for us to speak to one another across the world in the world of diamonds, and diamonds only, by the way. This scale is only to be used on diamonds, no other faux gemstone or anything like that. So you can see the DEF is in the colorless scale. Now, those are great, and they're bragging rights, and they're super expensive, and you buy them, girl. Go for it if you can do it. But because of the rarity and scarcity of it, most people don't want to live here. They want to live in the GHIJ. Now, we stay at the top of the category with your diamonds here at QVC. We stay in GH, which is near colorless. There is no way you can tell the difference with the naked eye between D, E, and F and GH. You need a very sophisticated, very expensive equipment. You need a set of skills that I spent a month learning in Carlsbad, just that skill. And so unless you want the bragging rights of a colorless diamond, this is where you want to be so you don't overspend, all right? I want to save you some money and get you the quality that you deserve, right? So that's the name of the game. And when you're getting a diamond earring, look for a diamond earring with a little style, right? I think back in the day, we would just get a simple stud, which is fine. I have studs too, and I love them. But now that you're a little bit older, now that you can do whatever you want to, wouldn't it be fun to have a great pair of diamond earrings? I think it would. I think you're really going to enjoy them.
I think it's always a great idea, Michelle, which is why I'm always in trouble with you. We've got a sale price for you. You're saving $242. Let us know if you'd like the 14 karat yellow gold or the 14 karat white gold. J447476 is your item number. Coming up, we've got another great sale price available for you in our Accents collection. So these are stretch bracelets, which I think is really nice if you're thinking about gifting. Maybe you're still shopping for Mother's Day. You don't really have to stress too much about the size that you're bringing home. We've got two choices available for you. One will have one bead as a station. The other will have two pave beads as a station for a $37 easy pay. J448711 is your item number. Okay, we need a moment for this. This is an heirloom fantasy piece that is even better in person. There are diamonds everywhere your eye can see. So in the center, of course, but all the way around, it's basically like a tennis necklace with a really big diamond pendant in the front. J447536 is your item number. Look at all of those round diamonds all the way around. So you're getting 5 carats in total of real, genuine, mined diamonds set in 14 karat white gold. But the star of the show is at center station, where you're getting a baguette stone that is taking center stage, and then it's surrounded by rounds, and that gives that stone life and energy. Michelle, this is absolutely stunning. It's only on sale for today. I feel like I need to put it on. Do I need to put it on? I feel like I'm gonna need to put
Yes,
it
you
on.
need to put it on.
Okay, well, you said
I
to. I'm
actually
gonna do
thought of
it.
you when we when we first got this in. I thought of you because I know your love of tennis necklaces,
Hmm.
and this is just so special, you guys. It's a 17-inch length, so you get a little bit more than the traditional choker, which I really appreciate. I like to be able to breathe when I'm wearing my jewelry. So, but I do love the look of a choker. So that little extra length makes all the difference in the world to me. The station in the front is what sets it apart. It is Art Deco all the way. You have three big, beautiful baguettes. Uh, Past, present, and future, three grandchildren. Maybe this is for a third or 30th wedding anniversary. I could go on, but they're juicy and they're big and the quality is obvious. Then left to right, three more on either side. And then comes the halo all the way around with just a little sliver of skin tone peeping through in between those two sections. It's so special, so pretty. 5 carats. Can you imagine in diamonds from the earth? You know, I love all diamonds, and I especially love them on your neck because it looks really good on you.
I like
Oh my